Hey guys, Heidi Easley here, and I'm the owner of Texas Art and Soul and founder of Paint Party Headquarters. And I'm excited to have Lisa here with us, who teaches paint parties. So welcome, Lisa. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Heidi.
Okay, so tell us where you are in the world and what you're doing.
Okay, I live in a little tiny town called Random Lake, and I'm in Wisconsin. You can tell my Wisconsin accent. So, and I have a company called Create with Heart Parties. I don't just stick to paint parties. I also do crafts as well. So, yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
So I'm an art teacher, and I've been teaching art in some capacity for 25 years. I've been a public school teacher for the past 20, and I've been doing paint parties though for this is my 6th month.
Oh, really? So how many
Yes.
paint parties do you think you've done in 6 months?
I average, November and December were crazy, like totally crazy.
Awesomeness.
2 or 3 a week. But otherwise, because I work full time, my goal was to do between 2 and 3, and I've been averaging about 5 to 6
A week?
a month.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
dang, girl, how are you breathing?
I wouldn't be able to breathe. So yeah, so I do about 5 or 6 a month.
That is,
So
you're actually doing a paint party, you said, in a few minutes?
Yeah, in about a half an hour. So I'm all set up. I'm at a Mexican restaurant. So if you hear a little salsa music in the background, that's
I love teaching at restaurants because there's always like great food and fun people. It's just a fun atmosphere.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's inspiring. So 6 months and you've done about 5 to 6 parties a month. So what would you say, if you could give maybe 1 or 2 tips to what is making this successful for you, what would you say?
Honestly, I do restaurants, and then I do at-home parties, and I think people have had such a great experience, and it's been fun for them. So really have fun with it, because off of that one party, I'm continuously booking more parties off of that one, the last one I had. So like when I do a restaurant party, all of a sudden now I'm doing a fundraiser or an at-home party. So I'm constantly booking at least 2 to 3 parties off of each party I do, which is great. So, and that just keeps me going.
And
So
are you having them book while they're there?
No, I get their contact info, and sometimes we'll chat a little bit about it, and then they'll usually stick around while I clean up, and we'll chat a little more. And we usually use Facebook. I use Facebook a lot to promote everything, and then from there it just kind of spirals. So it's great. I'm booked. I have parties already planned for the summer, so it's pretty crazy.
Awesome. That's awesome. I know, and that's the thing too. Like once you start to do the right things and have fun, like, so speak to that. So a lot of times people aren't sure when they're teaching the paint party, like how to actually just have fun in it, so that people want to hire you back. What are you doing different to have fun during your parties?
Well, I really stick to the idea, because I have the art teacher background, that this is fun art, not fine art, and that we're here to have fun, and that it's just paint. So we can always paint over it if it doesn't work.
Yes.
But beyond that, I mean, along with I think it's more about having that conversation. You're not so much directly teaching. It's a very different atmosphere than, say, like me teaching art to elementary students. It's a totally different animal. So, and you have to treat it that way. That, we're having a conversation and enjoying each other's company. And there's little conversations going throughout, and we're here to have fun. And that's the goal. And setting the tone, I guess, to say like, hey, we're here to have fun. So.
I think that is crucial. At the beginning of my paint parties, I always say, like, raise your hand, repeat after me. And I kind of go over a little thing, because that's the truth. Like, if you set the expectations that, no, this is fun, we're here for the experience, not necessarily the end result. Yes, we want end results that are great, right? But then also building that relationship. So I think you hit the nail on the head when you said that. So that's really great. What else could you say, maybe for somebody out there who's maybe they're just terrified to get started. What would you say?
I would say another part of it is being confident in who you are and being confident in your skills. So I see that sometimes in paint party headquarters, like some ladies are a little bit nervous, like, oh, I'm not sure it's good enough, or, things along that line. And I'm like, just because I'm an art teacher doesn't mean I'm always going to get it right the first time. There's sometimes that I try over and over. Like I did a unicorn party for 15 little girls. I needed to make sure I had it right and I knew what I was doing. So I prepped myself, to make sure like I know how to paint this unicorn inside and out so that by the time I get there, there's no nervousness. I've got this. And that's, I think, just really enjoying painting and continuously painting for yourself is such a powerful thing. So.
Yeah. I know in this business, we think we're going to have so much time to paint, and it's so untrue. Sometimes we're like, trying to find the time to paint. And I know when I take that break to have the time to paint, I'm like, oh, thank goodness, Okay, so I have to say something. We're both matching pens. That's weird.
Well, I have a pencil.
Oh, I was like, who has orange pens? Nobody ever has orange pens that we're both. That's so funny.
I still have a pencil in my hand because I was making sure my list was accurate for my paint party.
Okay, so I'll leave you with one more question because I know you're about to get started on your paint party. So,
that's okay.
So what's one of your biggest marketing tips to get butts in the seat? What would you say is helping you the most prepaid?
So I usually bring flyers for whatever, so I'm at a restaurant and I have another one here. I do one here every month. So I'll have a flyer. I have flyers out on the tables, advertising what the next month is. I'll have the painting for next month. It's up at the restaurant. It's here with me tonight. So things along that line. So then I get a lot of repeat customers that way, because then they'll be like, oh, I saw that online. That is really cute. I want that now. Oh, I could do this one. I can do that one, that kind of thing. Along with, I use Facebook a lot to post, and then I just kind of keep posting different things. So like tonight we're doing a gnome party. So then I painted a whole bunch of other gnome things because I think painting gnomes is so much fun. So it's super fun to me for whatever reason. So then, I keep posting and people will comment. And then from those comments, I'll be like, hey, you can learn how on this day. So I've gotten some seats in that way. Every once in a while, if I think it's a little low, I will just do like a couple dollars to Facebook to kind of advertise it out that way.
Right.
But I try not to do that too much. But if I feel like it's a little low, then I'll be like, oh, especially like this one that's monthly. So I want to try and be consistent here every month.
Right.
So.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I know sometimes it's like restaurants start to run their course. After a few years, I feel like, okay, it's almost like you run their course. You got to either spice it up, do something new. You got to change it up, or, things like that. And then it can still breathe and live. So,
right.
Okay. So last question. I know you got to go. I know I just said that. Are you doing mainly canvas, wood, ceramics, craft parties? What is your deal?
So I do probably mostly canvas, although over winter, right before this, I did a lot of wood, tried doing some ceramics. They went over really well. I have a couple of ceramic parties coming up. It's a little trickier to do ceramic because everybody has to be on the ball a little bit more. I'm not really into holding onto tons of inventory. So. So that makes it a little trickier. I hate to say no to somebody like, oh, I ordered 3 extra and I've already went through my 3 extra. So things like that. So I try and stick with a lot of wood and canvas because I can always pick up more canvas and wood.
Oh, yeah. And I love hearing like in different parts of the United States or world of what's happening better, like in different areas. So that's good to know.
Yeah, and I would say that the wood is most popular. Like in Wisconsin, it's all about the rustic look.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Texas right now, we are all about our palettes. They love it. And they're loving the ceramics too right now too. So wood and ceramics have been huge right now in Texas. So, oh my God, that's awesome. Well, I know you have a party. Any final thoughts before you go?
I'm happy you called me. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm excited to be a part of the group, and I feel like it's really been inspirational to me. So it really motivated me to start it, and then once I started, I just couldn't stop. I'm busier than I know what to do with right now, and I feel like that's a good thing.
that's exciting. Well, I'm excited. So if people want to find you, maybe book a party or learn more about you, where do they go?
So I have a Facebook page, Create with Heart. I have a like a rainbowy, see, I'm going to move a little bit and I'm going to show you my
Yay!
logo.
We're getting
So hold on. So let's see.
I would
if I
love
can
to
get-
see your paint party stuff.
Okay,
Oh,
so I have a canvas here that shows that's my logo, and that's what it'd be on Facebook.
very
and
cute.
that's what we're doing tonight. It's a little gnome.
It's adorable.
Yeah, thanks. So
What does your setup look like?
my setup here. So this is one side of it. Let's see what you can see.
Oh, oh my gosh. See, y'all, you don't have to have easels to teach paint parties. I've been telling y'all that.
No, so I've only been at this for 6 months. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna wait. So now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna get some easels, Heidi.
Well,
But-
just wait till they're on sale because there's always a sale.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
I will get there. But yep, it's been working so far, and I have the space to do it right now. So yep, we're here, and then on the other side, I have the same setup. So
Well, I am so excited for you. Congratulations on your success. You've only been doing this, what, 6 months? And you already
yeah,
have this
I
much
started
success.
in August. The end of August. Like I did one in August, and then
So cool.
I've been crazy busy since. So
So cool. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you.
well, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. And guys, if you want to see more interviews like this, just let us know in the comments below. And if you want to know more about Lisa, make sure you go follow her on which page?
On Facebook, and Create with Heart.
Create with Heart on Facebook. So we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.